Guys, so I love how we got this whole leather vibe going on, right? I feel so hardcore. I feel so edgy. I even have the darker lip on, right? But guys, you want to know a secret? Right underneath this table, I literally have my stuffy with me. My stuffed animal. Hey guys, my name is Cameron and welcome back to my channel, Which Way to Wicked, where we talk about all things love, light, and especially tarot, okay? So guys, I'm super excited because today we are going to be talking about your future spouse. We're going to be talking about your future spouse's personality, who they are. We're going to be getting some physical traits coming through, and we're also going to be getting some initials as well. So I am super excited, and let's go ahead and look at the piles, okay? Because I just want to find out who your freaking spouse is, okay? I'm just excited as you probably are, okay? Alright guys, so here are the piles, alright, for group number 1. We have A Promise of Fire by Miss Amanda Bouquet. Is that Amanda Bouquet or is that Amanda Bouquet? I feel like Amanda Bouquet just sounds so much more fancier, and like you just have to say it like with an accent, right? Like a little lilt to your voice. But anyway guys, it shall remain a mystery. But this is going to be group number 1, alright? Group number 1, okay? It's A Promise of Fire. So, there's that. And then for group number 2, we have one of my favorite books, like, ever. And this was such a fun book. So, this is called freaking SMUT. SMUT. Okay, by Miss Karina Howley. This is just such a fun read. I freaking love it. It looks fun. It is fun. That's group number 2. Okay, and then for group number 3, we have one of my personal favorites as well. This is Dark Fever by Karen Marie Moaning. Okay, so that is going to be group number 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And then take a deep breath out. And I want you guys to go ahead and close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to go ahead and think about who your future spouse is. What is their personality? You know, what is their zodiac sign? What are their initials? And whenever you feel ready, whenever you feel called to, I want you to go ahead and open your eyes. And whichever pile, whichever book your eyes lands on first, and that, my dear, is gonna be your pile, okay? If you feel called to more than one reading, definitely check that out as well. You could possibly have some extra messages coming in, and as always, I do have the timestamps listed down in the description box below. So let's do this, alright? Hey group 1, so if you chose A Promise of Fire by Miss Amanda Bouquet, then hey, hello boo. This is going to be your reading. Welcome, okay? Let's go ahead and start looking through our cards here, alright, because I want to find out who your future spouse is, okay? I'm just as excited as you are. So Spirit, can we get some cards, please, to represent group 1's future spouse? Can we get some personality traits of group 1, their future spouse? Who is this lucky person going to be, please? Ooh, okay. We have a card coming through. Ooh, we have the 9 of Rods. I love to see that card. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through. Group 1's future spouse, their hubby, their hubbess. Is that the female version of it? But let's figure out who is coming through here. Ooh, we have Ace of Cups. That is so stinking cute. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through. Group 1's future spouse. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Ooh, alright. That is super cool to see. And then we have the 8 of Cups. Okay. Now that one is quite intriguing here, okay? Let's go ahead and see what we get. And for the back of the deck energy, we also have King of Rods. We like to see this man coming through. We love a nice King of Rods type of person, okay? But anyways, let's go ahead and start talking about your next future boo thing, okay? So I'm definitely getting the energy that this is going to be somebody completely new, with both of the aces coming through. So this is going to be somebody completely new, somebody who you've never met before. So that's always fun. That's always intriguing, okay? I am getting this feeling here where your person, with this Eight of Cups energy coming through, they have probably had some difficult relationships in the past, or they have had to walk away from somebody who they did not want to have to walk away from, okay? Because if you look at this card, you know, this represents like a woman like going on a voyage, you know, walking away from like this little like couple in the background here, and you can only guess, you can only imagine that this girl probably liked one of the people who is now like in a couple with somebody, you know what I mean? She probably liked one of those people, and that person rejected her, or that person liked somebody else, and this girl had to walk away, and she's very upset about that, okay? So I am getting the feeling here that your person is somebody who they have had to face a few difficult relationships, or one difficult relationship here. You know, this could talk about a lover, this could talk about a friendship, this could even talk about like family here coming through, but I do think that for a lot of you guys, this is more so going to be talking about like a romantic connection that your person was in the past. But this just makes me think that your person was disappointed. You know, they felt like they were rejected almost, or that they weren't being seen or noticed or heard in a certain connection. And so there is this feeling here that your person may have a little bit of residual energy coming through from the past here. A little bit of pain, a little bit of sadness, okay? But I am getting this feeling here, whenever I see the Eight of Cups, I think that your person is somebody who they are willing to walk away if they feel like they are not being completely loved, if they feel like they are not getting what they deserve here. So that is such a beautiful quality to have. I think that your person is somebody who they are not going to accept anything less than they deserve. And this is also somebody who they will fight for the people who is going to fight for them, okay? Because we do get the Nine of Rods energy coming through. And that's literally, like, if you look at this man, like, this guy looks like he has seen it all. He looks completely battered. He has literally like a little head wound going on. He looks a little tired, okay? A little exhausted. So I get this feeling here that your person is somebody who works so hard. This is somebody who doesn't give up. This is a fighter, okay? Whether it be a job, whether it be a relationship, your person, like, once they decide to commit to something, like, they are not going to let anything get in their way, okay? They are just such a passionate person with the King of Rods energy coming through, and I love to see that. After that, like underneath that, we get the Five of Rods. And if you see these people here, they are literally like arm wrestling here. They are both just giving it their all. And then underneath that, we get the Lovers coming through and the Page of Swords. So yeah, your person is definitely somebody who follows their heart. This is definitely somebody who listens to what they want. And once they decide that they want somebody or they want something for their life, they're not going to let anything hold them back to get to where they want to be, okay? Your person is so stubborn, okay? They are definitely, they're kind of giving me that bullheaded energy. This may be somebody who is kind of annoying sometimes, like whenever you have to argue with them, because I do see this as being somebody who, you know, once they make their mind up on something, you know, they're not going to change their mind. So, you know, I feel like if you guys have to argue over something, or y'all are having some type of disagreement, sometimes it's going to feel like you're arguing like with a brick wall, okay? Because this person is just somebody who is so rooted in their beliefs here. They are so rooted and passionate about what they believe in, and I do think that this person is very opinionated, and I'm getting the feeling here that, you know, I do think that this person will talk to you. I do think, I don't see them as being like rude or anything with people who have like different agreements with it, like who have a disagreement with them, but I just see them as being somebody who they're not going to compromise their beliefs for anybody. They are not going to change their mind easily, if not at all, okay? So I definitely see this person as being somebody who, like, if they want to go, like, out to eat and they want to go to a certain restaurant, you know, this person will kind of be hard to sway otherwise, right? This is just somebody who, once they make their mind on something, like, that is it. That's what they want to do. But yeah, so just keep that in mind. But, the good part of that, there's always good and bad things to every person, to every trait. And so I feel like while this trait, this strong-willed trait, this freaking stubborn trait can be annoying sometimes, I also think that it is something that is so beautiful. I just think that this is somebody who, if they decide to commit to you, it is for a lifetime, okay? They are going to be completely loyal to you. And this is also just somebody, again, who is so dynamic. They are so passionate with this King of Rods energy coming through. I'm also getting the idea here that your person is somebody who probably has a lot of friends. This is probably somebody who, they are very sociable. They know how to communicate quite well with other people. They know how to really take up a room here, like with their presence, okay? People just really like them. They like to be around them. And I think that your person is going to be very charming as well, okay? I'm also getting the feeling here with the Ace of Cups energy coming through. I feel like your person really has, I'm sorry if you can't see this that well, but I feel like your person really has a romantic side to them as well, because if you look at the Ace of Cups, this girl is literally looking at her cup and it's overflowing. So I feel like this girl, or excuse me, I feel like your person, your future spouse is somebody who is almost like an idealist, okay? I feel like this is somebody who, they have the idea of who their perfect partner is for them. And I'm not saying that they necessarily have a list of traits that they are looking for. But you know what? Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. Take it as it resonates. But I more so think that their person, your person, your future spouse just knows that, they are not going to settle for anything less than the best for them. Does that make sense? And I feel like they know that their best is somebody who will love them, is somebody who will appreciate them, and somebody who's just going to make them feel amazing. Somebody who is going to make them feel like they are just completely head over heels in love, right? So I feel like your person has walked away from people who they felt like wasn't the one for them, or they felt like wasn't appreciating them in the way that they felt like they deserved. And your person is just somebody who, while it may hurt them to leave certain people, to leave certain connections, I do think that your person, they refuse to be in any type of relationship where they are not satisfied in. They refuse to settle for anything less than they feel like they deserve. So this is definitely somebody who, they just want the whole romantic picture. Does that make sense? They want to be able to fall in love completely head over heels in love with somebody. They want the butterflies. They want the excitement, the chills that comes with being around somebody who just completely sets you on fire here. And this person is not going to settle for anything less, and they are not going to get into any trivial relationships. This is somebody who wants to be with the love of their life, and they are also willing to wait for that person, okay? This is somebody who is very patient, and I love to see that. And I just feel like they have very high expectations for themselves and for the partner who they want to be with, okay? And I don't think that that is a bad thing. I just feel like this person knows who they want to be with. They know what they deserve here, and they are not going to compromise. This person is not going to compromise. So I feel like whenever they are with you, whenever they do decide to be with you, if they're the ones subjectively speaking, if they're the ones who decide to be in a relationship with you, to pursue you, I think that you are going to feel honestly, I know this sounds weird, but it's you're going to feel like you're the chosen one, right? Because I feel like this is somebody who, while they are very dynamic, while they are very sociable, I don't think that they have had a whole lot of partnerships. I don't see them being somebody who, they can seem quite flirty at sometimes, but this isn't somebody who has had a string of relationships or who settles down quite easily. So I feel like whenever this person does decide to be with you, you are going to be whoa, me? Right? you chose to be with me. And I feel like this is somebody who they are going to have a lot of admirers, because this is somebody with the Ace of Pentacles energy coming through. They are very determined. They are very, what was I thinking? They're very, stable. They're very financially independent as well. And I think that they are going to be very successful. So I feel like this is going to be somebody who literally has their pick people. I feel like they have a lot of admirers, a lot of people trying to like hit them up, trying to go out on dates with them, but I feel like this person is just like rejecting people left and right. Not in a rude way, but they just know that, you know, they didn't feel anything for them, so whenever they do like decide to be in a relationship with you and to commit to you, you're gonna be like, what, me? And that is so cool to see. That is really awesome. And yeah, guys, with the Pentacles energy coming through, I do think that your person is very hardworking. You know, they are very passionate, but at the same time, they are also very prosperous, and they're very ambitious as well. So we have a really good just balance of energy here. And with the Ace of Cups, I just think that they have a lot of love to give, a lot of love to share, and this is just going to be somebody who loves you so much, and I think that they're not going to be able to take their eyes off of you. This is going to be somebody who can't ever get you out of their heads, and I do see them as being quite romantic as well, taking you out on like a lot of dates, trying to make things be like really special, really romantic, and I just think that is so cute. That is so sweet to see. So yeah, guys, I do want to say with the Ace of Pentacles energy coming through, while this is focusing more on like their personality, you know, you could possibly end up meeting this person through school or at a job here. Keep that in mind, or like while you are pursuing some type of financial pursuit, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at your oracle cards. Let's see what else the cards have to say. So who is group 1's future spouse spirit? Who is group 1's future spouse, please? Who is their future spouse? Tell us. Oh, we actually have 2 cards coming through, so I'm gonna take it as is. And this is interesting. Yeah, but this makes sense. Okay, so we have victim. I'm sorry if you can't see that, but we have victim coming through. And then we also have poet. And it says, for the poet, expresses soul insights in symbolic language. So again, I think that your person is somebody who, they're going to be quite the romantic, okay? With this Ace of Cups energy coming through and the King of Rods, you know, this represents somebody who is very creative. They have a lot of creative energy around them. So this could definitely be somebody who loves to write you love letters. They love to write like poetry about you. But this is going to be somebody who their main like love language is communication. This is going to be somebody who is not afraid to tell you like how beautiful you are. They are definitely going to express everything that they are feeling, and I think that the communication is just going to be very open, and you're going to feel like you can really talk to this person and open up to them, and that is so beautiful to see. I do think, again, that this person is going to be very complimentary of you. They're going to compliment you all the freaking time. They're going to make you feel so beautiful. And also with this poet energy coming through, I think that your person feels things so deeply, okay? Because when you think about a poet, you know, it makes you think about like somebody who has like a bleeding heart, right? So I feel like this is somebody who, like, they are really emotional. They are really just romantic, okay? And I think that is another reason why they idolize love so much and the idea of love, because I do think that this person, you know, they just want love in their life, and they have read all the books, they have read all the poetry, the love poems, right? And they just know that they want to feel a love. Like, they want to feel the type of love that is expressed through sonnets, through poems, through books, right? And they're not going to settle for anything less than what they deserve. And that is so sweet to see. I think that is so beautiful. You're definitely going to feel so loved by this person, group 1. I'm so excited for you. And then we get victim coming through. And first of all, I think that for a lot of you guys, like, your person is somebody who they have been a victim at some point in their life here, or they have felt like they were a victim. This could talk about maybe they felt like they weren't as loved as they should have been, like in the home growing up. Maybe they felt like their parents weren't very much in the picture here. Maybe they felt like they've just been in certain relationships where they were victimized, or they weren't loved in the way, again, that they felt like they should have been loved here. Maybe they've had some bad friendships, okay? But there is that feeling coming through, but there's also another feeling, and it's being expressed right here for the light attribute. What it says right here, it goes, it prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. So I think this is somebody who they will never let anybody feel like they are a victim. They will never let anybody feel like they are being treated as less than what they deserve. This is definitely somebody who, they will defend other people who are in need. They will defend other people who they feel like are being treated wrong or poorly here. So I am getting a really big, like, chivalrous, like, protective energy from your person. I think that they have felt like they were a victim before. Maybe they were even bullied in the past, and they don't ever want to let anybody feel like that. So this is definitely somebody who defends other people, and I think that they will defend you as well. And so you're going to be feeling very loved by this person and also very protected by them, which I love to see that. That is just so freaking cute. Let's go ahead and see what else wants to come through, okay? Who is Group 1's future spouse spirit? Can we get another card, please? Future spouse. Wow, look at this. We got the Lady of Charlotte, okay? And first of all, you know, we get the number 27 here. So 2 plus 7 equals 9. So your person's life path number, their numerology, it could be number 9, okay? And this usually represents somebody who is quite the humanitarian. They really care about other people so much. And that makes so much sense. Like, I am getting that energy from this person. This person cares so much about other people. They want to help others. And I feel like they do have a bit of a humanitarian streak coming on. I think that they do find themselves in a lot of positions where people look up to them and they want to understand, they want to get advice from them because they feel like this is somebody who is very understanding. This is somebody who has a lot of wisdom to give. And 9 is also synonymous with completion. It's also synonymous with going through a lot of harder times. So your person, again, could have definitely been a victim at some point. I feel like they have faced some extreme rough patches within their life here, and they have definitely felt like they weren't loved in the past, or they just felt like they went through a less than loving experience, okay? So I think that is why your person, you know, they just want to make other people feel loved. They want to lift people up because there have been so many moments in their life where they didn't have anybody to lift them up, or they just felt completely downtrodden, right? So they don't want to let anybody feel like that, and that is so sweet to see. And then for the Lady of Charlotte, there is 4 little key messages that come through, and I'm going to read that. So we have love, we have idealism, illusion, and again, we have victim coming through, which is absolutely insane. So yeah, your person could have definitely been a victim. This could also represent that sometimes your person, like, for a more negative trait, which is okay because everybody has good and bad traits, your person could see themselves as a victim, or sometimes they may go back and have a bit of like a victim mentality here. So I feel like your person is somebody who is very confident, but there are some deep-seated issues here where they just doubt themselves sometimes. You know, I really feel like they have had some harder times in their life here, and maybe sometimes, like, even though they have come leaps and bounds from being that person that they were in the past, from being that victim in the past, sometimes there are certain things that could cause them to get back to in that victim mentality here. So this person is definitely going to have to, this person has to be in a relationship where they feel loved, where they feel supported, because if they don't feel those things, then they kind of start to doubt themselves here and to doubt the relationship, okay? So just keep that in mind. Your person could have a bit of a victim mentality at some points, but, you know, you got to take the good with the bad, okay? Alright guys, so I pulled some Zodiac cards for you guys. I'm sorry I paused the video, but my mom was taking a bit of a bath downstairs. But anyways, these are the Zodiac signs that I got for you. Oh my gosh, this makes so much sense. So we have Luna, which is representative of like moon energy. So, you know, we have some Cancerian energy coming through. Your person, your future spouse could be a Cancer. And then we also have Gemini. Ooh. Can you see that? I'm sorry if you guys can't, but we have Gemini energy coming through. So yeah, your person could be a Cancer, they could be a Gemini with that Cancer energy coming through. That makes so much sense because Cancer people are very emotional, and they are people who they kind of put like love on a pedestal here, and they can be quite picky with who they end up with. And you know, once they do decide like who they want to be with, it's hard to get them to change their minds or to decide like that they want to be with somebody else, right? And we think of Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber. Selena Gomez is a Cancer, and we all know how long she was in that relationship for, how long she you cared for Justin Bieber and how long, like, she was just really committed to him, right? So definitely keep that in mind. I do think that your person is somebody who, once they decide, like, they want to be with somebody, they're not going to change their mind, okay? This is also somebody who is quite emotional. This is somebody who's really in touch with their emotions as well. I'm getting the idea here that your person could be quite intuitive, could be quite insightful here, and that's probably why a lot of people, again, come to them for, like, guidance. They come to them for advice because this is just somebody who they feel like they can look up to, somebody who they feel like they can trust as well. With this Gemini energy coming in, your person, again, like, this makes so much sense because I feel like your person is somebody who is very sociable. They are like a social butterfly. I feel like they have like different circles, like different friend groups, okay? And this is just somebody who they can go out and mingle and they can have a good time. And Gemini energy is all about that fun, flirty, friendly energy, okay? So this is definitely somebody who, you know, they can go out and they can like be like super business oriented here. They can be very ambitious, but at the other point, you know, they know like when to let loose. They know how to have fun, and people just like to have fun with them, okay? So I definitely see this as being somebody who, you know, you can go out and like have fun with them, but who like at like another point you can go out and you can stay home and just like sit down and watch a movie and relax with them, right? So I do see you guys having a very balanced relationship here, a very balanced like marriage, okay? So let's go ahead and see what our initials and our traits have to say, okay? So let me pull out my handy dandy box, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and pull some traits here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pull some initials as well. So group 1's spouse, okay? What are they gonna look like? Can we get some traits, please? Group 1's spouse. Can we get some traits? What are they gonna look like here? What are they gonna look like here? I think I want to pull one more. Okay. All right. So we got that. Let's get some initials. Okay. Group 1 spouse. Initials, please. Initials, please. Can we get some letters, some words, if they want to come out, okay? Some initials. Initials. I think I'm going to pull one more. All right. Okay. So. Let's see what we got. Okay. So we have, minimal makeup and also spiritual style coming through. So this was something that I definitely should have cut. You know, two of them got stuck together, all right? But yeah, so your person could like the minimal look. They could also have that spiritual style, which makes sense with that like Cancerian energy coming through. I don't know why, but whenever I think of Cancers, they kind of just give me like the hippie, down-to-earth spiritual vibes, okay? So keep that in mind. That could also just represent that maybe they like to wear like some spiritual jewelry, like a cross necklace or, excuse me, the tree of life. We have the bob haircut. That is cute. I love it. We have longer hair, Thor vibes. Okay, so your person could have longer hair, or they can look like Thor, okay, which I like to see. So I'm also getting the energy here where maybe your person could have blonde hair. Take it as it resonates, okay? They could have lighter hair like Thor. Then we have medium height. Okay, we love a good even balance. We have non-traditional hair color. We have a lot of hair color, like in hair, like styles coming through. But yeah, non-traditional hair color. That is cool. We could have some blue, some red, some pink. Okay. We have thin. They could be on the thinner side. We have leather vibes. Ooh, so we got the non-traditional and the leather vibes coming through, the non-traditional hairstyle. So yeah, your person could definitely be freaking, they could be cool. They could be interesting. Then we also have glam all the time. So we have minimal makeup and glam all the time. Again, I'm getting that balance coming through. So I feel like your person, you know, at work, they could rock like the whole like minimal look. But whenever they go out to have fun, they got the leather going on. They maybe like to put on some temporary hair dye, okay? So yeah, like that is really cool. I just get like a really good balance with your person here, which is always fun to see. So, for your letters, okay? Let's go ahead and just get these letters together here. All right. Okay, so we have J, we have M, we have S, another S, we have J, we have D, Q, We have another D. We have A, V, L, R. Okay, so I am kind of seeing rad coming through. Maybe your person likes to say rad a lot. Just take it as it resonates. Okay, this is just meant to be like fun, like this side of things, right? We have like the S coming in, so oh, we have sad and mad coming through with the M. So I do think that your person is definitely somebody who they feel the feels. Okay, this is definitely somebody who they have very intense feelings. And I don't think that they're afraid to like not express them. Like they don't stifle themselves, which is very beautiful to see. This person is going to be very communicative with you. They're going to be very open with you. Okay, so I do think that if they are upset, if they have a problem with you, you're going to know. Okay, which can be a good or a bad thing, but definitely a good thing, like a better thing, right? Because you don't want to be with somebody that's not going to be able to express their feelings and that is just going to hold everything in, because that's going to end up like blocking the relationship, blocking the connection. So I like to see that. We also have dad coming through, so maybe like we're just getting some dad vibes coming through. Maybe this person is just somebody who can be like your daddy, right? They can take care of you, they can love on you, they can buy you nice things, okay? But this could also represent maybe your person is a dad, maybe your person is a mom, okay? Keep that in mind. Maybe they want to be a dad or a mom, okay? Maybe they want to have a beautiful family, okay? Whatever that means to you guys, right? But let's see if we can find any names here. I really want to see if we can find names. Ooh, guys, I see a name. I think I only see one name that we can make here. I see freaking Vlad, okay? Vlad. So, you know, maybe your person likes Dracula, okay? Maybe they like Vlad the Impaler, or your person's name could be Vlad. But, you know, these could just represent initials, first, middle, or last. Take it as it resonates, okay? This part is just meant to be fun, but yeah, guys, that is what I see for you. That is what I see for your person. Your person really does seem very interesting. They seem really fun. They have a really good, interesting balance of everything. And this is just somebody who is very passionate. They are very intense. You know, they are like a poet. They idolize love. And I feel like whenever they do get in a relationship with you, they're going to treat you so well. They're going to romanticize you and just sweep you off of your feet, okay? Which is so cute to see. So, yeah, guys, that is what I see for you. I hope that you have an amazing, beautiful, fabulous day. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please make sure to give me a big like, to subscribe, to click on that notification bar down below, because I do post new videos every single Monday and Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of Tarot to begin. Okay, so yeah, guys, have an amazing day. Mwah. Bye. Hey, what's up, group 2? So if you chose SMUT by Miss Karina Halley, then hey, hello, welcome by, okay? Let's go ahead and get into your reading, alright? Spirit, can we get some cards, please? Who is group 1's future person? Okay, we have a lot of cards already coming through here, which is so beautiful to see. Let's go ahead and get one more card. Group 1's future spouse. Okay, excuse me, I'm sorry, group 2. If I said that before, I'm sorry. Group 2's future spouse. Okay, so let's take a look. Alright, so we have, ooh, the Queen of Pentacles coming through. We love to see her. We have the Ace of Swords. Very interesting. We have the Page of Pentacles. Wow. And then we also get the King of Swords. Okay, so we definitely have Pentacle energy and Sword energy coming through. So your person could be an Earth sign or a air sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. So for the Earth signs, I am talking about Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, okay? For the air energy coming through, I am talking about Libras, Aquariuses, Geminis, okay? Hey, hello, your person could be one of those signs, all right? Keep that in mind. Or maybe they just come off like as those signs, right? But that is a very interesting mix. I definitely think that your person is somebody who knows like what they want, okay? Like with this Page of Pentacle energy coming through and also this Ace of Swords, like this is somebody who they know exactly what they want for themselves. They know exactly what they want for their life here. And this is somebody who is more than willing to put in all the grunt work, all of the hard work, and they are literally just like on a mission to go after the things that they want to go after for their life, okay? So this is definitely a very, very ambitious person. And since we are getting the Pentacle energy coming through, I do want to say that you could end up meeting this person through your job, through your career, through your schooling here, or through some type of financial pursuit. You could even end up meeting this person while you are like at an internship or at like a business convention or something like that, something to do like with your job, with what you are interested in. With the Sword energy coming through so heavily, I do think that your person is almost like a lifelong learner. This is somebody who loves to learn from the world and who is always constantly trying to better themselves, trying to learn new things. I think that this is definitely somebody who could be a bit of a bookworm. They could like to read books. They could like to listen to podcasts here. They like to have very stimulating and intellectual conversations as well. So this is definitely somebody who, I think that with the Sword energy coming through, they are really great communicators. They are really good at like explaining like what it is that they are talking about. This is definitely somebody who probably likes to debate a lot as well. But this is just going to be somebody who you're going to have a good time with. I feel like you guys are really going to honestly discuss like everything under the sun here. I feel like you guys are going to just really be very honest with each other. You guys are gonna have like really fun, very stimulating conversations as well, and that is so awesome to see here. With the Pentacle energy coming through, I am getting the feeling that your person is somebody, especially with the Queen of Pentacles, this is somebody who can do it all. This is somebody who is very balanced. Like this is someone who they can go out and get the bag, but they can also go home and help take care of the kids, or they can go home and be like the perfect like housewife, hubby, whatever, they, them, okay, but this is somebody who they can do it all, and they can do everything, like, while looking like the bee's knees, okay, so this is definitely somebody who, like, your future spouse can handle a lot. Your future spouse is somebody who I feel like they thrive under pressure here. They just give me such a boss babe energy, okay, and I love to see that. So I definitely think that your person is somebody who, like, they can wear, like, all those different hats, right? This is somebody who, like I said, they can, go and take care of the bag. They can go and have a really good, long, prosperous career, right? But this is also somebody who can come home, cook you dinner, massage your feet, make you feel good. This is somebody who, if they want to have a family, they are really going to be taking good care of the family. They're going to be there, obviously, like in the family, in the home life here. So that is so beautiful to see, and I just think that this is going to be somebody who is very prosperous. This is going to be somebody who is very ambitious, somebody who you are also going to feel like you can have a very stable relationship with. I think that since the communication is so good, you guys are going to be able to talk about everything under the sun together, and you're going to feel like you can trust this person like 100%. This is definitely somebody who I get the energy. They could be quite bold, quite, what's the word? Blunt. That's what I was looking for. They could be quite blunt with their words here. So sometimes, they could kind of hurt you a bit with their honesty. Sometimes their honesty can, open a bit of a wound, okay? But they don't do this to be rude. They don't do this to be cruel. If they are upset with you, or if they feel like you are not doing something that they wanted you to do, like, they're going to be honest with you. They feel like honesty is the best policy, right? And I feel like sometimes, like, if this person, like, doesn't like your outfit or something, like, they will tell you. They will tell you that they don't like your outfit, but they're not doing that to be rude. They're just doing that because, like, if you ask them for their opinion, especially if you ask them for their opinion, they're not going to lie to you. They're going to tell you what's on their mind. So I am getting this feeling here that sometimes their communication can be a little bit too open, but they are doing that and being honest with you because they feel like that is like the best way that they can respect you and just give you the respect that you deserve, okay? So keep that in mind. You know, if you are a bit of a touchier person, a bit of a sensitive person, you know, just know that this person isn't trying to be rude to you. They're not trying to be cruel to you. This is just somebody who is very blunt, somebody who is very honest, okay? And open with what they are thinking. And there's also this energy with the King of Swords coming through. You know, I do think that your person is somebody who has a really like long-term like life plan for themselves. This is somebody who thinks like 20 steps ahead of everybody else, because this is somebody who is very ambitious and they want to be ahead of the curve. And that is another reason why they are always trying to learn so many different things. They're always trying to better themselves because they want to be a better version of themselves. They want to be the best version of themselves, and they want to be able to be ready for absolutely anything that they have to face within the future. And they just want to be able to be like 20 steps ahead of the curve, okay? So yeah, guys, that is what I'm seeing. I am honestly getting the energy that your person could also be quite competitive as well. Maybe they like to play sports here. Maybe this is simply just talking about how they want to be a step ahead of the curve. They want to be the best in their job or in their career or just in their life, right? They want to be the best version of themselves. Like, yeah, like they want to be the best, okay? And so this person could be quite competitive. They are definitely probably going to be very competitive with the people who they work with. But yeah, guys, they could also maybe be a bit competitive whenever you just play games with them. So keep that in mind. Scrabble at night could get quite intense, okay? This could also simply be somebody who maybe they like to play chess here. Maybe they like to play checkers because this man is playing like chess or checkers, okay? Maybe they're in a chess club. Maybe you meet this person at chess club, okay? But yeah, your person's very smart. They're very honest. I do think that this person is also very chivalrous as well, because sword energy is also representative of people who are very chivalrous. They're very respectful of people. So I do think that this person would be the perfect gentleman or lady, right? This is just going to be somebody who opens the door for you. They're going to be kind to you. They're going to be probably slower moving with you as well. Like, they're going to take the connection at a slower pace, right? They are just going to really try to take your feelings into account, and they are going to try to be the best person that they can for you. And that is so beautiful to see. They're also just going to be very, very kind and very considerate, okay? And that's just so sweet to see. So let's go ahead and see what our cards have to say. I do think that with the Pentacle energy coming through, this is definitely somebody who wants to have a family. They want to settle down. They want to have a relationship, somebody who they can commit the rest of their lives to, okay? So, you know, whatever that family means to you, this could represent just having like a whole lot of cats and dogs, right? But this could also represent like this person physically wanting to have like a relationship, wanting to have a family with you, okay? So keep that in mind. So can we get some traits, please? Some personality traits, some extra messages for group 2. Who is their future spouse, Spirit? Who is group 2's future spouse? All right. Dilettante, I think that's what it says. Honestly, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I've never gotten this card before. I'm gonna go ahead and read it. So it says, for the light attributes, delights in the arts without having to be a professional, alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. Okay, so yeah, I mean, this person really cares about what they are doing. I think that this is somebody with this sword energy coming through. This talks about somebody who has like a mission for their life. They want to have like a mission. That is how they feel completely fulfilled. So I think that your person is somebody who they're not very superficial at all. They want to do something that matters. I think that they want to, like, whatever job they decide to do, they're going to do it because they absolutely love it, because it sets them on fire here. So, you know, I'm getting the energy here where they are really going to encourage you to do something that you absolutely love to do. They're going to encourage you to do something that sets you on fire, and to not settle in a job or in some type of situation where you feel like this doesn't make you happy. They're going to encourage you to do what would make you completely happy here, to do what would make you completely passionate. This is just somebody who thinks that honesty is the best policy, and they want you to be completely honest and authentic to who you are, and to express yourself in that way within this relationship. So they're absolutely going to love you, and they are going to encourage you to love yourself as well, which is so beautiful to see. This person could also like to paint or write, and they may not be that good at it, but they like to do it anyways, just because it's fun, right? And that's really cute to see. So can we get another card, please? Group 2's future spouse, their future spouse spirit. Who are they? Okay, who is group 1's future spouse? Beautiful. That card came out so heavy and strong. Wow. Okay, we got Virgin, and that says maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. So again, I feel like your person is somebody, you know, virginal. That can mean several different things. Your person could be somebody who maybe like you are their first like true connection. Maybe you are their first like a serious relationship. Okay. But, you know, I think that this could also just represent that your person is somebody who they have very pure intentions. This is somebody who has really good morals as well. And I think that they are just a very pure person. This is somebody who really cares about others, who cares about the good of the humanity, right? They are a bit of a humanitarian. And I think that you're just going to see them as somebody who, like, they are such a loving person, and they are such a kind person, and that is so beautiful to see. I think that you really are going to look up to this person. You are going to see them as somebody who is so amazing, and I love that. And this is just going to be somebody who, like, they see the good in absolutely everybody. You know, they have a really good, like, perspective, because, you know, sword energy makes me think of like Libras, and Libras are very good at looking at the big picture of things. They are very good at looking at different perspectives here, and you know, that could also represent being able to see somebody who maybe has a lot of flaws on the outside, but they are able to find that one beautiful thing that is good about them. So I do think that your person is somebody who, even whenever they are confronted with so many bad people, with so many bad situations, they're always able to see the good in somebody. They're always able to see the good in a situation here. And so I think that your person is going to be somebody who, you know, they are going to love you so much. They are going to encourage you so much, and they are going to encourage you to see the good in every thing that you encounter within your life here, and that is so beautiful to see. I freaking love to see that. Let's pull another card here. Group 1's future spouse. So I do think your person is going to be quite honorable, okay? They are really going to be like the gentleman or the lady, okay? They're going to be very just, you know, they're going to have good manners, and they're going to treat you very well and respect you very well, okay? So group 1's future spouse, who are they, Spirit? Who are they? Who are they? Please give us a card. Ah! That was way too many, guys. I'm so sorry. That was way too many. Let's try to take another one. Group 1's future spouse. Beautiful! Okay, so we got the Priestess of Avalon. Again, we're getting kind of the spiritual vibes coming through. So your person could be quite spiritual as well. Maybe they like to study spirituality, or maybe they have an interest in like different sects of like philosophy. You know what I mean? I do think that your person is somebody who they like to better understand the world. And what better way to understand the world and to understand people than to, than to understand like certain religions and different cultural values, okay? So again, I feel like your person is quite spiritual, or they just have, you know, whether they believe in God or not, or they believe in like a divine being, whatever. I think that this is somebody who, they want to understand people, and they want to understand the world. And so this is definitely somebody who could have an interest in spirituality and studying spirituality, okay? That is really cool. And so for the 4 little, what are they? 4 little keywords that come through here, because there are like keywords on this card. We have healing. We have initiation, we have divine inspiration and ancient knowledge. So I think that your person is going to be somebody who is very knowledgeable. I think that this is going to be somebody who wants to learn like so much about the world. They want to understand and find out like the ancient knowledge of how the world is the way that it is. So this is definitely somebody who, again, like they're going to be a lifelong learner. They are always learning so much. And I think that this is somebody who, they don't shy away from teaching other people and talking to others about what they are learning. This is definitely somebody who is going to want to talk to you, have very intellectual, again, stimulating conversations here. I see this person as being somebody who loves to debate, who loves to like talk about different like viewpoints and different like sides to every coin here. I see this person as being somebody who probably likes to talk about politics and religion and all these like crazy things that, you know, people don't really talk about whenever you first meet them. But I see this as being somebody who, like, whenever they first meet you, that is going to be what they want to talk about. They just want to get to know you. They want to figure out like what you are interested in. And I think that they're just going to want to talk about the world with you. And that is really cool to see. And then we get like divine inspiration, initiation, right? Healing. So I think that this person is just a really healing person. I think that they care so much about people and they're going to make you feel so loved, so beautiful. And for some of you guys, you know, maybe you used not to be able to see yourself in a beautiful light here. Maybe you saw yourself as just being somebody filled with so many flaws. But whenever you meet this person, they're going to make you feel beautiful. They're going to make you feel loved. And they're going to encourage you to be your true, authentic version. And that is beautiful to see. So, let's go ahead and get a couple astrology cards, okay? So, group 1's person, I swear, I hope we'll get some sword energy. Please give us some sword energy or some earth energy. Who is group 1's person? Group 1's future spouse, okay? Yay! We have Uranus coming through, and Uranus is representative of Aquarius energy, which makes so much sense here. That is air energy, okay? So again, like Uranus people, Aquarius people, they are very, very intellectual. They are literally like the smartest sign in the zodiac, okay? So I think that your person is very intellectual. They are very freaking smart, okay? And this is just gonna be somebody who I feel like they are okay with being on their own. Like they don't feel like they have to be in a relationship with anybody in order to be happy, in order to feel fulfilled, because Aquarius people, these are like, I love Aquarius people because they are just so cool. Like these are the type of people who they can be on their own. They can be completely alone and they feel happy. They feel secure. They really don't need anybody to be happy, right? And so I think that your person, like with this Virgin card coming through, they could definitely be somebody who has never actually been in a relationship before. Maybe they have been in a couple relationships, maybe they've dated around, but they haven't had like any like a lot of serious connections here. I feel like once they do decide to commit to somebody, that is it. Like they are going to commit to you. And so I think that this is somebody who they don't need to be in a relationship, but whenever they meet you, like they're gonna want to be in a relationship with you, and that is so beautiful. I absolutely love to see that. And then we get Taurus energy coming through, which is an earth sign. So yes. Okay, so with that earth energy coming through, I do think that this person could be a little bit stubborn, okay? Because Taurus energy, Tauruses can be very, very stubborn, okay? So keep that in mind. I feel like my camera has gone up a bit. Let me try to move it down. All right. Is this better? But I feel like your person, like, they could be quite stubborn. They could be quite bullheaded at times. But, you know, at the same time, like, at the same flip of a coin, this is somebody who is able to look at things from all these different like perspectives here. So I do think that they have a really good a really good balance, okay? While they might be bullheaded about what they believe in, this is also somebody who is willing to like have a little bit of wiggle room. They're willing to listen to your side of things, and I do see this person as being somebody who probably likes to play the devil's advocate sometimes. But yeah, I mean, with that Taurus energy, I think that material items are very important to them. I see them as being somebody who they want to be like the boss, the leader, like in their field, because Taurus people like to be the boss, okay? They like to lead. So I see them as being somebody who, once they decide to settle on a job, they're going to be completely single-minded in their attempts to become like to go up like that business ladder, that corporate ladder, and to become like the leader, okay? And this is gonna be somebody who they really care about like material values. They like to like, I feel like they work very hard, so they like to be able to live their life a bit luxuriously, okay? They like to go on nice, like, expensive trips. They like to buy nice things for themselves and for the people that they care about. And yeah, I mean, that is so cute. And Taurus people, honestly, like, they are so charming. So I feel like your person is going to be quite the charmer, okay? When they want to be, all right? Because I do think that this is somebody who, they do value their alone time a lot, but whenever they do want to go out and, like, when they want to go out and socialize, you know, this is somebody who they can socialize very good, okay? I feel like whatever they do it good, okay? Your person is just awesome. They're freaking epic. I like your person. They're awesome. So let's go ahead and get some physical traits, okay? And I'm also gonna just get my initial box here as well. So, group 2's future spouse. Who are they? What do they look like, please? Give us some messages. Group 2's future spouse. What do they look like? Okay, those are so many traits have come out, okay? Your person is just a lot. They have everything, okay? So let's see what initials come through. So, group 1, excuse me, did I say group 1 again? I'm sorry if I've been saying group 1. I am the worst, but group 2's person, their future spouse, okay? Okay. Okay. Honestly, I feel like I didn't get that many letters. I'm gonna get just a couple more. Okay. Alright, that's good. That's good. We're good, babe. Okay, so for our little traits, we have blue eyes. Ooh, beautiful. We love a blue honey, okay? We have Brooke Shields brows. Ooh. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Brooke Shields, she has these beautiful, amazing brows. They kind of look like Lily Collins, okay? So, your person can have a nice, thick, beautiful brow, which we love to see. We have legs for days. Ooh, they could be taller. They could just have really nice, long legs. Gorgeous. We have unconventional style. Okay, that is cool. Wavy hair coming through. We have bangin'. Bangin'. Honestly, that was just supposed to represent that they are freaking hot. Okay, they are super hot. They're super bangable. Okay, you're definitely going to be into them. They're definitely going to be very attractive to you. We have shorter hair. Okay, they could have shorter hair. Interesting. Green eyes coming through. Wow, we have green and blue eyes. That is beautiful. And then we also have beanies or hats. So your person could like to wear a hat sometimes, okay? Maybe they like to wear some cute hats. Maybe they like to wear like a little top hat. Oh my gosh, maybe they are into the Abraham Lincoln look. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why that came to my head. But, you know, for some of you guys, they could like to wear a top hat. Or maybe they just like to wear a beanie, okay? But let's see what letters we have. So, for our letters, we have L. Right here, we have L. We have S. We have I. We have another S, okay? We have Y. We have B, D, J, M, and C. Let's see if I honestly don't know if I see any names here. Sometimes I like to find little letters, little words, little names. I definitely see Jim coming through. Your person could be Jim. Their name could be Jimmy, maybe. You know what I mean? Because we do have that Y coming in as well. Ooh, we can make Kim here. Maybe your person's name is Kim. Interesting. Maybe Kimberly, okay? Let's see what else wants to come through. Oh, we have Sid. Maybe your person's name is Sydney, okay? But yeah, I mean, basically these could just represent like initials, first, middle, or last. But yeah, guys, that is what I see for you. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading. I especially did. If you like this video, please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe. I post new videos every single Monday and Friday, so if you want to see more, then definitely press that notification bar down below, okay? Because I would definitely love to have you join this side of TarotTube again sometime, okay? So yeah, guys, I love y'all all so much, and I hope you have an amazing, fantastic, and fabulous day, okay? So, mwah. Bye, guys. Hey, guys. So if you chose this Dark Fever book by Miss Marie Moaning, then hey, hello, welcome, guys. This is going to be your reading, okay? So let's go ahead and get straight with it, okay? Because I want to find out who your freaking future spouse, your future hubby, your future boo thing, okay? Who are they gonna be? Alright, I want to know. I'm so excited for you guys. My goodness. So, let's find out, Spirit. Who is group 3's next hubby, their next boo thing, their next wifey, or they, them, me? Okay, alright. We have the Two of Swords coming in. I guess I'll take these cards. The Page of Cups. The Six of Swords, interesting, okay. Group 3's next, excuse me, their future spouse, alright, who are they? Ooh, and we have the Fool coming in. Alright, so I didn't show you the cards before. Let's do a quick rundown again. We have the Two of Swords coming through. We have the Page of Cups, okay. Then we have the Six of Swords. Sorry if you can't see that. We have the Six of Swords. And then, again, we have the Fool card, which I love to see, okay? So first of all, with the Fool card coming in, your person could definitely be an Aquarius, okay? And we also have some sword energy coming in pretty strongly here. So this is, again, representative of air signs. So they could be a Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini, okay? And then we also have this lone little Page of Cups coming through, which is representative of the water signs, okay? So your person could be a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus, or maybe they just have that energy, okay, of a water sign, all right? But right away, I definitely think that your person, whenever you meet them, you guys could be younger, you guys could be in your 20s, because we do get the Page of Cups and the Fool card coming in. The Page of Cups is talking about somebody who is a bit younger, a bit more youthful, okay? And whenever we get the Fool, this is literally like the card of rebirth. This represents somebody at the beginning of their journey, so this represents somebody who is very young, okay? So, you know, for some of you guys, you could meet your spouse whenever you guys are very young. For some of you, maybe you even knew each other whenever y'all were children here, whenever y'all were young, okay? But I do think that you guys could be meeting within your early 20s here. For others of you, though, this could represent, like, if you are older when you meet this person, if you are, like, in your 30s or something, this person could just be somebody who has a very youthful personality. I think that this person could definitely have, like, a baby face in regards to, like, their features, okay? But this is somebody who is just very childlike in their thinking, and I feel like this person sometimes, they have so much energy, they have so much passion, and they just see the best in people, and sometimes they can come off as a bit naive, okay? But, I mean, that is a really cute energy to see here. I really like that we are getting this Full energy coming through in this Page of Cups, because I just think that your person is very optimistic. And another thing to mention is, like I said, you could be meeting this person whenever you are both younger. This person could have a just youthful outlook on life, or you could be meeting this person whenever you guys are at a new beginning, or this person is at a new beginning in their life here, okay? Because we do get the Six of Swords coming through, and this is all about going through a transition. And to get that right before we get the Fool card, this looks like your person, I think that whenever they meet you, or you meet them, they are going to be making like a major change within their life, and they're going to be starting something new here. So, you know, take what resonates. It's going to be different for every single one of you guys, but I feel like this is going to be the case. One of these things is going to be the case for you, okay? But also, I do want to say, with this transition energy coming through this with the Six of Swords, I think that, you know, whether this person is at a new beginning whenever they meet you within their life, right? I think that this person has gone through major transformations within their life. I think that they have gone through multiple transformations. I think that this person with the full energy coming through, this is somebody who likes change. This is somebody who likes to take the more like less traditional route. They like to live life unconventionally here, okay? And I'm getting the feeling here that this person just likes to do things different, and I think that this is also somebody who just likes to have a lot of transformation, a lot of new beginnings within their life, okay? So this could represent somebody who is a bit more of an adventurer. You know, maybe they like to travel a lot and go to new places here. This could also represent somebody who maybe they have had like a lot of different relationships. You know, I am getting the energy here, especially with the Page of Cups. This person does seem like the type of person who can get swept up into new relationships here, and this definitely seems like the type of person who, you know, I feel like they idolize love so much and they regard love in such a high way, in such a high manner, that, you know, there's almost this fear here that, you know, they'll get into a relationship with somebody and they'll really like them, but then it's like they have this fear here that, you know, what if this person, like, isn't the person who is meant for me? You know, what if this person, like, even though I get along with them really well, what if this is not my true soulmate? And I am picking up on this indecisive energy that your person seems to have a bit with the Two of Swords coming in. And so I feel like your person can be a little bit indecisive, and they could go from one relationship to the next, or maybe they have a bit of commitment issues here, because I do think that with the Fool, like, you know, your person just likes change. They like new things, new beginnings here. They don't like the feeling as though they have not explored like everything that they could within their life here. But, you know, I don't want you to sit here and worry that your person is not going to be able to commit to you. I don't want you to get confused or to have a little bit of anxiety, because guys, like, this is going to be your spouse. This person is obviously going to commit to you, and I just think that maybe before they meet you, they could have been with a lot of different people, and I think that whenever they meet you, like, all that doubt, all the indecisiveness that they could have had in regards to relationships are going to go out the window, because they are just going to know that you were the person who they were waiting for. You are the person who they were, like, who they wanted to meet, right? You know, that is the reason why they didn't feel completely satisfied in these other relationships that they were in, because those people who they were with, like, they weren't you, okay? And whenever they meet you, I think that they're going to be so sure of you, okay? And what's interesting here is I think that your person, you know, with the Fool energy coming in and the Page of Cups, like I said, I think that your person is going to be somebody who idolizes love so much. They're going to be like a really big romantic. I definitely see this person like taking you out on like so many adventures. I see this person honestly getting you out of your comfort zone so much. I think this is somebody who they just like to do everything that they can in life. And I think that whenever you meet them, they're going to help you expand yourself so much. They're really going to show you what life is like whenever you are not afraid to go outside of your boundaries here, to get outside of your comfort zone. I see this person as being somebody who is going to show you the world in the way that you have never viewed it, okay? And this is also just somebody who is very optimistic. They are very loving, and they are able to see the best in people and the best in a situation here. And that is always so beautiful to see. I love to see that. And with that Aquarius energy coming through, I do think that your person, you know, while some people may see them as being a bit naive, while some people may view them as being somebody who you know, maybe they act too childish, right? I think that, you know, that is such, like, the silliest assumption that anybody can make of this person, because with that Aquarius energy coming through, this person is very intellectual. They are very, very smart. Just, like, keep that in mind here, okay? With the Six of Swords, like I said, I think that your person loves change. I think that they have gone through a lot of transitions within their life. You know, this could also talk about, I didn't mention this yet, but this could talk about how I think that your person likes to also go through physical transformations as well. I think that your person kind of likes to play around with their style. They like to dress kind of unconventionally, and they like to change their look a lot, okay? So I do see this person as being somebody who, you know, maybe one day they have like a cute little bob that's super cute, right? Like if we're talking about a girl, right? If we're talking about a more feminine person here, you know, they could have like a little bob, right? And it's cute, it's awesome, it's funky. But then, like, you know, they get bored, like after having that look for like a few minutes or something, and you know, the next time you see them, they have like really long, beautiful, gorgeous blonde hair, right? And you come to find out they're wearing like a wig. So I just see your person as somebody who, they get bored very easily. They like to change their style a lot, and this is just somebody who, like, they have a lot of energy. They have so much passion, and this is just somebody who, they want to and do everything that they can. They want to have every single experience that they can while they are on this earth, and that is also reflective in the way that they express themselves in their style here. They're always switching it up, changing it up here, okay? I do think that for some of you guys, this person could have even gone through a major like weight loss transformation as well. You know, maybe in the past they had a little bit more weight on them. They're a little bit more chunkier, which there is nothing wrong with that at all. I love having a bigger person to hold me at night. You know, my boyfriend, he's a little bit more thick, and I absolutely adore it, okay? But anyways, your person could have been a bit chunkier, okay, as a child, and maybe they didn't like that. Maybe they wanted to lose weight, so maybe they went through like a weight loss transformation here, okay? But like I said, I do want to mention, like with the Two of Swords energy coming in, your person can be a bit, like a little bit indecisive. Like I feel like there's just so many things that they want to do that sometimes they're like, what should I do first? Or sometimes like they just don't really think things through enough, right? They just have so much energy, so much passion. And it's like they know, like for example, like they know that they want to be very successful. They know that, let's just say like they're sitting down and they're reading something, and then they decide, like, it just comes to them that they want to be a freaking engineer or something like that, right? They want to be an engineer. Well, without even thinking it, without creating a plan, you know, they'll just like go apply to the first school that they see, and they don't even look, they don't even check to see if they have the engineering program, right? They just apply, they just assume that it's gonna be good, and they have just the best attitude, the best outlook on life, that even if like they don't have the engineering program, they feel like, you know, life is all about changes, you know. Maybe I just wasn't meant to become an engineer. Maybe I'm meant to do something else, you know, and then they'll end up going to that school, they'll end up going to that college, and instead of becoming an engineer, they'll decide that they want to be like a theater arts teacher or something like that. I just see your person as being somebody that goes through the motions so quickly, and I do see this person as being somebody who is a little bit spiritual as well. I feel like they see a lot of significance like in signs, and I do think that this is the type of person who could get carried away with that as well. Like, I should not be talking at all because I'm the exact same way. I am so big about like fortune cookies. Like whenever I get a fortune cookie, I feel like every single fortune is meant for me. Like that cookie, that fortune in that cookie, it's the end all be all fortune for me. Like God made that fortune cookie and made that fortune, put that fortune inside there for me, okay? And I feel like your person is the same way. They see significance in every single event, and they feel like everything that happens to them has to have happened for a reason, and there has to be some like plan, some reason for why things have happened the way that they did, and why they are seeing things in the way that they are, right? And for example, I feel like this person could walk outside, look at the clouds, and they see like a little cute little heart in the clouds, and then they end up like looking off, and they see a really pretty girl or a really pretty boy or a boo thing, whatever, and they're like, oh my gosh, that is like God or the future, the universe. That's the universe telling me that this person is meant for me. Like this is a person for me. So I just think that your person sees a lot of significance in signs, okay? This is just somebody who, they're very unconventional. They are very youthful, very optimistic. They see the best in every single situation. They can be a little bit indecisive at times. But, you know, this person is just, they just believe in the best, and they trust that there are good people out in the world, and they trust that the universe or God or whatever it is that they believe in, that they have their back, right? That it has their back. And if this person doesn't believe in God, if this person doesn't believe in like a higher purpose, a divine plan, I just feel like this person has faith that, you know, everything is going to be okay. Okay? They have faith in humanity and in the goodness of everyone, that there is goodness in people. And I don't want you to think that this person is naive, you know, by me saying that, you know, this person is just optimistic and they see the best in people. This person knows that there are bad people in the world, but it's just that they know that there are always going to be good people as well. And they just have that faith and that trust that so long as you have good intentions and you put those good intentions out into the world, that, you know, you will be able to receive good things as well. So that is really beautiful, and your person just seems like so much fun. They seem like a blast, and I'm very excited for you because I think that this person is really going to take you out of your comfort zone, which I love and adore to see, okay? Especially if you're like me. I am the biggest, like, I'm a Capricorn, okay? I have a Capricorn sun and a Capricorn moon, and, you know, to top it off, my rising is in Cancer, so I have a lot of control issues. I like to stay in my box. It makes me happy, you know? And so I am somebody who, I don't like to do crazy things. I don't like to drink. You know, I will drink, but I won't drink to the excess because I'm scared of like losing my cool, right? But if I were to meet somebody that were to be able to take that side, that wilder side out of me and to get me to get out of my comfort zone, like, that is absolutely incredible. That is kind of like how my boyfriend is. You know, he's the exact opposite of me. He is able to let loose. He's able to have fun, and that is why I'm drawn to him, because we're kind of like opposites, but whenever we go together, we just work very well. And I think that you guys are kind of gonna be like that. I feel like you guys could kind of be a bit of opposites here, and you guys are gonna smooth each other out, which is beautiful to see, but take it as it resonates. You could also be somebody who you like to live life on the edge. You like to be more optimistic. You like to have fun. But I'm just saying, I really am getting the energy here. I'm feeling the vibes that you guys could be a little bit different, but that is why it's going to work out, okay? Y'all are going to be like puzzle pieces that are two different puzzle pieces, but whenever you come together, y'all just like make the best like puzzle picture, right? Okay, let's go ahead and get into this message. Can we get some extra messages? Who is group 1's group 3? Who am I? Who is she? Why am I talking like this? Who is a group 3's person, spirit? Group 3's person. Will you tell us who are they, spirit? Can we get some extra messages here? Their personality, their archetypes. With that card wanting to come out. Let's see what else we get, spirit. Group 3's. I feel like I didn't shuffle that one that well, but group 3's person, spirit. Group 3's person. Personality traits. Archetype. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. There are so many cards coming through. Oof. Okay, you know what? I'm going to let these two cards fly out. Here we go. Okay, so we have, wow. What was I saying, guys? Literally, we have the Mystic card coming out. So I do think that your person is very spiritual. And even if they're not spiritual, I feel like this person just feels like everything happens for a reason, that there is a purpose for everything. And I just think that this person, they could be quite like since we get like the full card coming in, this does represent an untraditional person, like an unconventional person. So this could be somebody who maybe they are into like tarot, maybe they are into some type of mystical pursuit here, maybe they like to meditate, or they're into this could even just represent somebody who's into yoga, okay? But I think there is a quality to them that is quite mystical. They kind of believe in like the magic of the world, and even if this person isn't spiritual, you know, it's like instead of believing that magic exists, they just believe that there are good people and that there is goodness in the world, and they just have a trust and faith in humanity here, and that is so beautiful to see. That is so awesome. This person, I really see them as being somebody that just lifts people up, and on top of that, literally, as I'm saying that, we get Exorcist. And guys, I know it sounds scary. I know, the Exorcist, right? That sounds scary, but this is actually a very beautiful card. And so like, I just think that your person is somebody who they free others from their own boxed up way of thinking. This is somebody who helps people see the good in others and also see the good in themselves. I think that this person is somebody who, they just make people feel like they are beautiful inside and out. They make people feel like they can be truly authentic to who they are. And, you know, I feel like this is somebody who, whenever people meet them, like, people, you know, there are so many people who are afraid to truly be themselves. They are afraid to like the things that they like and to tell people that they like those things, right? And I feel like this person is going to be somebody who, they help other people feel loved, they help other people feel appreciated, and they help these people get outside of their comfort zones and truly just be true to who they are and to love themselves for who they are as well. So that is absolutely abundantly beautiful. I love this. And then we get rescuer coming in, and it says provide strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation of reward. So your person is just somebody who is so kind. I think that they just like to help people so much. You know, I didn't mention it, but with the Page of Cups energy coming through, your person is definitely somebody who is very friendly. They are in touch with their emotions here. Sometimes your person can get a little bit carried away with their emotions. I feel like they are somebody who, they see the best in people so much that sometimes they try to help people to the point to where they burn themselves out. I definitely think that your person, you know, they could be a doctor here, they could be a nurse, they could be some type of healthcare professional, okay? This could also represent like a psychologist or even like a mystic here. Maybe your person is really into tarot, they are really into maybe some type of spiritual healing as well, like Reiki or something. But I do feel like this is somebody who, they just help people at the end of the day, truly love themselves, they really are there to help others, and I feel like they are just such a light to so many people, and they're going to be a light to you. They're going to be very protective of you. And again, like, I am getting this energy here. Like, if you look at this person, it looks like she's selling. So I do think that this is going to be somebody who likes to travel. For some of you guys, this could actually be like a long distance relationship, okay? Take that with a grain of salt. It could be different for every single one of you. But this person definitely likes to travel, and they're going to take you, and you guys are going to travel a lot together as well. And I think this just talks about how they're going to take you out of your comfort zone, which is so awesome to see. So let's go ahead and get another card. Group 3's future spouse. Group 3's future spouse. Who are they, Spirit? Can we get another card? That one wants to come out. Oh! All my cards fell, guys. Oh my goodness, that was not planned. Okay. So beautiful. We get the Holy Thorn, okay? And we get the number 7, which, you know, your person's life path number could be a number 7. And these people, like number 7s, they're the type of people who, they are very spiritual. They are constantly trying to learn new things, and so your person could be quite the intellectual. They could be somebody who, like I said, like, they are just so excited about the world. They love the world so much that it's like they want to know absolutely everything under the sun about the world, right? They want to know more about the universe. I see this as being somebody who, you know, they like to listen to podcasts. They like to talk to different people from different cultures as well. They want to know about different philosophies, different religions, and they just want to constantly be able to expand themselves. This person is a true adventurer. They have an adventurer's heart, and they just want to be able to connect with others and to be able to learn so much about the world. And I do think that this person, you know, they believe that there is like an interconnectedness of everything. They believe that everything has happened for a reason. You know, they believe that everybody is connected to one another. And so this is just a very loving person, a very caring person, and somebody who does place a lot of significance, again, in signs and symbolism here, okay? But then we get for the Holy Thorn. And I love to see this. For your keywords here, you do get 4 on this card. It says the sacred, perseverance, optimism, guys, and courage. So yeah, your person is just, they are very strong. Your person is somebody who, they are very spiritual with the sacred, and I think that they help other people, like, see how sacred they are. Does that make sense? They just see the best in people, and they're so loving of others that they help people really free themselves from any negative thought patterns, from any self-doubts here, and they help people see like the sacred beauty that they truly have, you know. And this is somebody with the perseverance. They are so strong. You know, your person could have gone through some harder things in life. They have had to go through a lot of different transitions, okay, and they can go through absolutely anything, okay. This is somebody who is so strong, and they will also persevere with you. You know, like I said at the beginning, this person could have been somebody who used to go from relationship to relationship to relationship, and maybe sometimes they had a harder time committing, but whenever they get into a union with you, they're going to be able to persevere and go through all of the hard times with you. And I think that they're going to make the harder times feel like happier times, because this is just somebody who views everything like with optimism here, with the word that we have right here. They are just so optimistic. They are so youthful. They can see the best in absolutely every situation, and they will help you see the best in any argument or harder time that you guys face. And that, I mean, what more in a partner do you want than that? Like, that is gorgeous. And then we get courage. Your person is, again, just strong. They, even though they may seem like they are very young, even though they may seem like they are childlike, right? This is somebody who is very courageous. This is somebody who is very wise. And this is somebody who is going to protect you and make you feel loved and appreciated. And that is gorgeous. Let's go ahead and take a look at your zodiac signs, at your person's zodiac signs. So can we get a couple zodiac signs? Ooh, okay, it fell. All right, we have Luna coming through, and we also have Saturnus. So Saturnus, that's quite interesting. That is representative of Capricornian energy, and you know, Saturnus is all about, it's the planet of lessons. So I think that your person, again, has gone through many life lessons. And I think that this is somebody who they learn something from absolutely everything that they go through. Since they look for significance, they feel like everything happens for a reason. Like all the things that they have been dealt with, they are able to look at these traumatic things or these harder times that they have experienced, and they are able to become more wise from them. They are able to learn from them and see the significance for why things have happened the way that they did. And I love to see that. I do think that your person, you know, while they seem very, very young and very youthful, I think that they do have a bit of an older soul here, which is very, very interesting to see. And then we get Luna, and this is representative of Cancerian energy, which honestly kind of makes a lot of sense, because I think that your person with that Page of Cups energy coming through, they are very emotional, they are very romantic, they're really in tune with the things that they're feeling. And I think that this is somebody who they're really good at expressing how they are feeling as well. I think that you are never going to be like uncertain about this person's feelings for you. They're just going to be so loving. And I do see this person as being somebody who is very physically intimate as well, and you know, take it as it resonates. But I think this is just somebody who they're always going to express their love through touch. They're always going to want to hold your hand. They're always going to want to hug you. They're always going to want to be around you. And that is so, 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 so sweet, okay? Well, let's go ahead and take a look at some physical traits here. And we are also going to take a look at some initials as well. That is always fun. We're going to see if we can make some names, make some words, okay? But let's go ahead and start out with the physical traits, all right? So, group 3, what is their spouse going to look like, Spirit? Can you please give us some signs here? What is their person going to look like? Do you see what I did there? Because your person like to lose in signs, right? So, I know. I'm not funny. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we have that one. We have that one. That one. That one. Maybe one more. Okay, one more. Wait, no, that was... Okay, there we go. Alright, and now let's also get some initials as well. So group 3s, their person's initials or some important names or words. Okay, so let's do this. Alright. Ooh, I kind of got my nail. I think I'm going to get one more. There we go. Okay. Okay, so for our physical traits, we got Melanin. Okay, so your person could be African American, or they could simply be somebody who, you know, they could get a nice tan. Okay, that is so beautiful. We love to see melanin coming in. Okay. Then we have What a Babe. Okay, so you're gonna think this person is very attractive. And again, with that babe coming in, you could think that this person actually does kind of look like a baby here. I do think that your person is just gonna look very, very young, okay? And that actually makes a lot of sense, like with the melanin coming in, because what is so amazing and what we are all jealous of when it comes to people with the melanin, darker skin, is that y'all just can't, y'all don't age, okay? You guys could be like 50 years old and you still look like you're in your 30s. Like, you look absolutely wonderful. So I think that your person, you know, if they're of the darker skin, they could honestly be older whenever you meet them, but they look a lot younger. They look a lot less aged, okay? And so that is very interesting to see. We get ginger coming through, so, you know, your person could have like a ginger hair, but, you know, take it as it resonates. I do think your person changes their hair color a lot, so it could be ginger right now, but the next time you see them, it could be a whole other color, okay? Guys, look what we got. We got non-traditional. I wish you guys could see this. I don't know if you can or not, but we literally got non-traditional hair color coming through. Yes. Yes, that is your person. They're very non-traditional, okay? We have thin, so they could be on the thinner side. Alrighty. Then we have vintage vibes. Yeah. I was totally picking up on that. Like, again, you know, they're into things that are different. They're into things that are a little bit more unique. They truly express themselves in a unique way. So I do see your person, you know, doing a bit of like the 70s vibes, doing a bit of the 50s vibes, and then sometimes they get bored of the 50s, so they go back to like early 90s style, right? So your person could be into like the vintage style look, or that could just be one of many styles that they try on for a time, right? And then we get Hispanic. Ooh, I love a Hispanic accent, and just like Hispanic men, like they are so cute. They are so cute. So your person could be Hispanic, okay? That is great. So let's take a look at our letters. So we honestly didn't get that many letters, which I'm kind of sad about. But I actually see a word coming through, which I love to see. So first of all, let me just tell y'all, we have Y, okay? We have A, we can have G, we have J, we have E, we have Y, we have S, and we have Q. So guys, can you guess what word we have here? I love this, and it really just, I feel like, represents your person so well. Okay, did you guess? I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so we have Y-E-S, which spells yes. So I think, again, like, your person is just somebody who, they are such a yes man. First of all, they are a hype man as well. They are gonna hype you up, my dear. They're gonna be telling you how beautiful you look, how fine you look, how hot you are. And speaking of hot, you know, I want some of my hot coffee. That was a smooth transition, right? But anyways, your person is just somebody who, they are a hype man. They're going to live on you so much, but this is also somebody who, they never like to say no. Okay, this is somebody who, they like to do so many things. They like to express themselves so much. You know, this makes me think of Yes Man with Jim Carrey. You know, that movie where Jim Carrey has to say yes to absolutely everything, and then he ends up doing like all these amazing crazy things that he never would have done if he never would have decided to be a yes kind of man, right? And I feel like your person is somebody who, they don't turn down like anything, okay? Oh, and we have another little letter coming through. It's C. I'm sorry if you can't see that, but it's a little C coming through. But, you know, your person is just somebody who, I think that they're also going to teach you to say yes to. I think that maybe before you meet them, you're going to be kind of a no person, but they're going to teach you to say yes, okay? And y'all guys are just going to have so much fun, and I love it. I love it. So, since we do get C coming through, let's see if we can make any names here. I see C A-Y, so maybe K. That's cute. Maybe your name, maybe it's short for Kason. My nephew's name is Kason, so that's why that comes to my mind. Let's see what else we have. We have J coming through. Your person, you know, their name could be J. Maybe Jason, short for Jason. Let's see. We have yay. We have yay. You know, I think this person's just going to make you so happy. They're going to make you so happy, and you're just going to be so excited. I think that they just have such a youthful energy that whenever they are around you, like, they are going to make even the littlest things, like, seem fun. Like, maybe even when you guys are going out to pay taxes, right? That is, like, the most boring thing that you can think of. I think this person is going to be somebody who's, like, cracking jokes, being silly, maybe even trying to, like, tickle you a bit, but they're just going to bring so much more joy, so much more excitement to your life, and I really like that. I really like that. We have Jess coming through, so J-E-S, so your name could be Jessica. Excuse me, your spouse's name could be Jessica. But yeah, I mean, that is what I see. This could also represent initials, first, middle, or last, okay? This could represent your initials or your person's initials, but, I mean, yeah, that is your reading, my friend, okay? I hope that you have absolutely enjoyed this reading just as much as I did, because I really did enjoy it, okay? Your person is just so much fun, and I really like them. But anyways, I love y'all all so much. If you did like this, please make sure to give me a big like, to subscribe to my channel, and to click on that notification bar down below, because I post new videos every Monday and Friday, and I would love to have you join this side of TarotTube, okay? Alright, take care of yourself, alright? Mwah! Bye, guys.